Hi and welcome back to AGB Art. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at alternatives to using pegboard as your display at your art show. If you enjoy the video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe. So here is my dilemma. The pegboard made an awesome display at my first art show, but it is huge. It won't fit in my car, and it's very heavy. I won't be able to put it up by myself. Found this item on Amazon and I thought, what a great idea. Look how rigid these squares are. And I could use drapery hooks to put my paintings up. This is how the item arrived, and I was very disappointed. It's incredibly flimsy. It's not the least bit rigid. But I am very pleased with my drapery hooks. They're small enough that they will hold a canvas up. Here they are at the back of this fencing, and you can see they hook really nicely. So they might be used for a piece of burlap. Here's a video. Once I opened it, it was just, yeah, not gonna work, I don't think. But I went ahead and latched it on with zip ties up on the frame of the canopy. And not only is it flimsy, but it will move if there's any kind of wind. But just to continue with the experiment, I went ahead and got the drapery hooks out and put a painting up. And of course, I don't like the fact that it's not straight. It does hang on this stuff. And you can see at the back, there are the drapery hooks. I think they're quite a clever idea and could be incorporated in a different fencing type material. But just disappointed. I really hoped I had found the answer, but we're going to continue. Here's an idea a fellow artist used. He had single shutters that he used these paving bricks to keep straight, and he tied up at the top of his frame with wire. And then he had the paintings on each shutter. I thought it was really clever, but I worry that my little sport utility won't be large enough to haul these. I want to give completely full credit to the Boise Camera Club YouTube channel for this marvelous idea. It involves closet-made shelving, and it comes in various lengths. You can go to your local hardware store, or you could go to your Habitat Restore. And if you got a 6-foot piece, you could tie it at the top of your canopy frame and then put something at the base like bricks to hold it square. Or you could get a 4-foot piece and have it just from your tabletop up the pole that's holding your canopy together. Now, this guy took a bunch of them and zip tied them together and made a standing display. Now, what he's displaying on here are photographs, so they're not quite as heavy. However, in his YouTube video, he does show you how to hang canvases on here using a paper clip as a hanger. So please go check that out. I will have a link to his video in my description box. You are not going to believe what I found on the side of the road today with a big fat free sign on them. This is 2 sets of wooden bifold doors for someone's closet. And I was so thrilled they fit in my car. So I just popped them in the back. And here I'm showing you they're actually upside down. But I'm thinking of turning them the other way around and using the slats to hold my paintings. Probably with an S-clip. The reason they're upside down is they have these plastic things on the bottom that I just need to take off so that they'll stand straight. And I probably will go get some of those paving bricks to hold them. But I'm so excited. These were free. And like I said, side of the road. So then my next step is to set up my canopy again with my tables and do a mock trial for the next art show. As it turned out, I didn't have to flip them upside down. When I turned to the other side, the little S-hooks fit perfectly on the slats. These are the S-hooks that I got. They come in a packet of 4 at Walmart. I really wish it was a packet of 24. This is the size that they are, and they fit perfectly into the slat. So here we are at the back, and I'm showing you the back for probably too long. These are the plastic things that I thought I was going to have to saw off so that when I flipped them upside down, they would stand up. But come to find out, the other side of them, the slats are perfect. And I am just thrilled with how this looks. It's perfect. This is probably not the display that I'll use at the art show, but I was trying to show you how it was very easy to put 2 in a pair together so a potential customer could see how well the paintings look. Now it was really hard to put a 16 by 20 up on this. Here's another pair. And then I tried to mix the colors, so I had a brown one on one side and a blue and purple one on the other, just so that not all the blues were together. And like I said, I probably will display different paintings, but I wanted to show you how incredibly well this idea worked out. And these paintings are on the slats very securely. I'm not planning on putting elastic around the top to hold them in case it's windy. My next challenge is going to be how they will stand up so that if it's windy, they don't blow over. But before we go to the mock setup, I wanted to give you this idea. These are plastic styrene light panel covers. They are approximately 2 feet wide by 4 feet long, or you can turn them the other way around. And look, my pegboard fastener fits them perfectly. They are at your hardware store, very lightweight, plastic, and those pegboard fasteners fit them fairly well. While these cost about twice what a pegboard of the same size costs, they're very lightweight and easy to zip tie to the top of your pop-up frame. And as it turned out, those lovely free wooden bifold doors fell down on me. So when I set up the tent this morning, I put the cement blocks on the legs just to hold it up, and I ended up getting 4 of those light panels. Once I figured out how to put them up, I was able to zip tie them to the frame by myself. First, I picked up a panel, and then I used these huge plastic S-clips, and I clipped the panel from the second row of squares down to the frame. Once I got it to where I liked it, I got the zip tie, and I zip tied from the second hole down. There's a few that are from the first hole, but the majority are the second hole because the plastic tends to break. It is a little fragile. Here's how all 6 panels look put up on the canopy. And I will say, I do know the canopy is not open fully. It was really difficult to do by myself. There you have the second row because the first one broke. And then there's a bit of overlay right there. And I zip tied those together. I did use the black hook on that one for some reason. And there we are again, zip tied in the corner. It's all zip tied on the inside of the frame. This one's a little close to the outside, didn't like that. But if it's on the inside, you can get it straight. And there are the two panels zip tied at the top together and zip tied at the bottom together. And obviously during the art show, I would cut off all of the zip tie tags and I would tighten them all. So there you see it on the inside. And here, those are just zip tied together, top and bottom. And then the last corner, again, I would tighten that. So here it is with all of the paintings up, and I'm really thrilled with how it looks. I apologize for not setting up all the tables. I pretty much had worn myself out doing this morning. That is 1/4 inch white elastic at the top. And then pegboard fasteners are holding the paintings up. In just a moment, I'll show you that label. And what I tried to do was not put all of the same style together. Paintings that went together as a pair were put up together, but you can see I have blue and then I go right into a gold metallic swipe. And I try to put different sizes. And then here's a pair of turquoise and copper swipes. And then a palette knife painting. Now underneath these paintings are going to be tables on just the sides, and they'll have vases and jewelry. And what's really cool is you can use the backs of these because the elastic's already there. You just have to match the exact same size of the canvas. I didn't put any on the very back because I didn't know if people would be in the very back of the canopy. I'm not really sure what the site is going to look like when I set up. This is the 1/4 inch elastic. We got a huge spool of it from Amazon. And then we also got these 2-inch metal wire hooks. Got a whole box of about 50 of those. Now what I did once I took all the paintings down, I left the elastic up and I numbered the panels. Here I'm just showing you again. What I did at the very end before I took all the paintings down was take pictures. So I would know when I go to set up on Saturday, I'll know which paintings go where. I hope you got something out of this video, and you'll press the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.